Gang!
Okay? You should never make a song to a beat that you do not vibe with. This is the best advice I give everybody. If you turn a beat on and it makes you feel some kind of way, you're vibing with it. And you can assume that somebody else who turns that beat on is gonna vibe the same way, okay? So you should never write to a song you do not vibe with, ever.
And it's only right I say I'm out. Yeah. Shark Tank is probably all this money or the cars only parking. I've been eating good.
What up, Smart Rapper Gang? A lot of people ask me, Rob, how do you write a rap song? And while it seems like a stupid question, it's really not, because there's more to it than you really think that there is. So in this video, what I'm actually gonna do is make writing songs easier for you so that you can finish more songs. I'm gonna give you an exact step-by-step of what to do every time you write a song. This is how to write a rap song step-by-step, the same way that every big rapper does it, okay? I've been in the studios with them. This is how they do it, all right? Step-by-step, exactly how to do it. Follow along, take notes, and you're gonna be able to write songs faster, smarter, more efficiently, and make better songs, okay? Let's do this. Before we start though, don't forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere else, Rob_level, and of course, @SmartRapper, all right? And then don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified. I have tons of videos coming. You wanna get notified when these videos come out? 2020 is my year. And if you're watching these videos, it could be your year too. Think about that, okay? I'm teaching you everything that I know as I go along. This is just the basics video. Just wait till you see what I have coming. And I got a tour coming. You can be opening for me. You can go get the rapper shortcut. We can get you signed to labels if you're killing it, if you really get the talent. Anyways, let's get into this. There's 7 things here that we need to know, all right? I might need to buy a bigger whiteboard. Now remember, I'm going step by step. I'm not gonna skip a step even though you already know it, okay? Number 1, and yes, you know this, but we're gonna do these in order, okay? First and foremost, obviously, you go get a beat. I don't wanna skip a step. This is actually more difficult than you think because you need to find a beat that is actually good enough to make a song to that you vibe with, okay? You should never make a song to a beat that you do not vibe with. This is the best advice I give everybody. If you turn a beat on and it makes you feel some kind of way, you're vibing with it. And you can assume that somebody else who turns that beat on is gonna vibe the same way, okay? So you should never write to a song you do not vibe with, ever, okay? That's why if you have my songwriting course, which is like a 20-hour course, if you go through and you look at how I'm writing songs, you'll see me, I'll click a beat, and within 5 seconds, I know if I'm vibing with it or not, and I just keep going. So I go through hundreds of beats in a day. I made 20 songs this morning, went through about 200 beats, okay? Kept 8 of the songs, trashed 12 because they weren't good enough for me, because I have high standards. Anyways, let's keep going. And don't forget, when you have a beat, half of your job's already done, okay? There's a reason why the producer gets 50% of the publishing. Finding a beat that people will vibe with, as soon as it turns on, they vibe with it. This is massively important. You should have already known this. If you didn't, well, now you know. Let's go to step 2. Step 2 is, and you should already have this on your phone. If you don't, you're messing up. You need to go get it right now, all right? You need to have a tape recorder. You need to have a tape recorder on your phone. Now obviously it's not tape anymore, but it's still called a tape recorder. I have a tape recorder on my phone that I use, and you need to have that ready because the moment you vibe, you need to be able to capture what you're gonna create. Okay, so that's step 2. Make sure you have a tape recorder installed on your phone immediately, okay? Now that you found the beat and you have a tape recorder, turn the tape recorder on, obviously. But what you're gonna do now is to find the best flows, the best melodies, the best rhythms, and find the pockets on the beats, which is where your voice is gonna sit amongst all the instruments, because your voice is an instrument, in case you weren't thinking about that. You need to now freestyle to this beat. And the tape recorder is obviously gonna pick it up. And what we're gonna have when you're done with this is you're gonna have, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, and now sometimes play that beat twice. You're gonna have 4 to 6 minutes of freestyle. But here's the trick to freestyling. First of all, every 4 to 8 bars, completely just jump around and go to a different melody, go to a different flow, and try to find something really random and crazy. Don't just rap on the beat. You already know how to rap. Don't just rap on the beat. Jump around, do weird things, do different things for 6 minutes. You only need to find one quatrain. You only need to find a 4-bar section that you can loop as a hook, okay? In 6 minutes, you have dozens and dozens and dozens of chances to find that catchy melody, okay? And somewhere in there, you're gonna find the verse melody too, okay? That's how you do this. You freestyle, but you have to jump around and try different things. You can't, you're probably like, oh, Rob, I do the same flow on every song and I'll use the same rhymes. If you're new, well, you need to start practicing changing your flow every couple bars, right? Again, if you have my songwriting course, you see me, I know, I change every 4 bars. Now step 4 is you're gonna go in, and I do this in what's called a melody organizer, okay? You're gonna take this recording of your freestyle and you're going to arrange all 6 minutes. You're gonna go through all of it, and you're gonna choose and click and you're gonna cut out the best parts, and you're gonna put the very best parts in the front of the file and the very worst parts at the end of the file. This way, when you listen back to the file, you automatically can remember and hear every single one of your best melodies in order. So what you're doing is the best melody, the best flow is gonna be your hook, okay? The second best flow is either gonna be your pre-chorus or your post-chorus, and your song doesn't necessarily have to have that. And if your song doesn't have that, that second best melody or flow is going to be your verse flow. So what happens is your two best flows are going to make up your verse, and then you're going to have a hook. And then those two best flows are just going to fluctuate between each other and carry the whole song. And that's how you do it. And if you're telling me that you can't freestyle for 6 freaking minutes and find 2 decent melodies, you suck, okay? And you really need to practice. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. We all start somewhere. But if you freestyle for this long and you're listening and you're changing your melodies up, you're going to find what you need. You only need 2. You only need the verse and you only need the chorus. And then if you have a third best one, it can become your bridge. If you have a fourth best one, it can be interlaced into the verse melodies, okay? Like, you just have to choose where it goes in the song. You arrange those, right? So that's all you're doing. Find a beat, record yourself freestyling for 6 minutes, and then go in, take the file and cut it up and organize it and find out what the best part was. And then we go to number 5. Remember, this is how professionals write songs. This is how they write songs. This is how you do it, okay? The next step is you write. Next step is you write lyrics to those melodies that you chose, okay? Because now you're gonna have the same melody, like if it was blah, 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 you could say, I'm hot and got on, or whatever, you see what I'm saying? Like you start writing, you fill it in, and you're gonna find lyrics that match those, and then you can start really choosing the theme of the song based on the lyrics that you got. You can arrange the song differently. This is how you do it, okay? So you're gonna wanna write the best lyrics you can, and obviously try to make it catchy, make it lyrical, do what you can, to these melodies and these flows, and your song's just gonna really stand out. Now you're gonna have the melodies, you're gonna have it organized, you're gonna have the verse melody and the hook melody, and now you're gonna have lyrics, okay? So what's that? That's damn near the song. Now sometimes I already know what I want the song to be about before I start writing, so it doesn't have to be filled in like that and then find the theme later. If you already have a song idea, you can write the lyrics based on what the idea of the song is, and instead of writing randomly, like you can start filling in the gaps of the melodies with lyrics that make sense. Now that you've written the hook lyrics, which obviously now this completes the hook and you're good to go, now you need to write the verse lyrics. There's no point in writing the verse lyrics if you have not written and completed the hook, because remember, the hook is the most important part. So why waste your time writing the verse lyrics if you don't have the hook yet? And that's why you write the hook first. And then lastly, number 7, you're going to arrange the song and the lyrics that you've written to these melodies and flows, you're going to arrange them so that they entertain the listener as best as possible. It's just a lot of writing, arranging, and writing and arranging. So now that everything's written, you can see the topic matter of the song. So what we're gonna do with this arrangement part is make sure that the lyrics and every piece of it is organized to entertain the listener as best as possible. You gotta make sure that you're jumping in to every section properly and that the verses build correctly. I'm not gonna go crazy into this. That's a whole nother advanced rap thing with how to actually write a verse that goes through and flows properly and really carries the person's attention. But this is what's important right now. You also need to choose now where in the song the chorus is gonna go, where the verses are gonna go, how long are the verses, okay? And then you're gonna arrange that properly. Do you want to start with the verse because it has a strong enough melody and then it builds to the hook? Or do you want to open with the hook and really just pull them in? And it depends on the subject matter. Do you want to build tension by not giving them the hook yet? Or do you want to hit them with the hook immediately? It depends on a lot of factors. But here's where you decide that. See, now your entire song is done. You've written an entire rap song step by step from start to finish. And these are the exact steps. Now you can go record this song. And you can release it because you already know it's written very, very well. You already have all the melodies recorded in your phone. You already know how you're gonna go about this. You've written a full rap song. And then you just follow this. You follow this every single time. This is how you do it. And I'm gonna give you a quick tip. You can stop here. What I often do is this. I do 1, 2, and 3 over dozens and dozens of beats like I did this morning when I made 20 songs, right? You do this one over a bunch of beats and then you go through all at the same time and you start arranging all the melodies. You arrange them all at the same time and then you know what songs you like because which ones have the best flows in the melodies, and then you go write the best songs, okay? Little trick for you. If you guys want to get my songwriting course, I'll put a link below. It's probably not even available right now, but it depends when you're watching this video. Right now it's only available in the Rapper Shortcut, and you should go check that out too. Free calendar for you, which is going to give you 24 weeks of exactly what to do step by step in a rap career. 100% free for that, okay? And check out the Rapper Shortcut, which it'll show you after you get that free calendar, okay? Link's going to be below. Remember, 2020 is my year, okay? 100%. And if you're watching these videos, it can be your year too. All right, so make sure you subscribe. All right, and make sure you hit that little bell so you're notified when I can give you more information to help you get better. All right, follow me on Instagram at Rob_level and at SmartRapper. All right, keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top. 2020 is the year. Let's get it.
And it's only right I say I'm out. Shark Tank is probably all this money or the cars only parking. I've been eating good, stacking chips like a card game. Walk around knowing none of shit like a fart stand. All my shit is